So surprisingly, the theater next to me was showing Onward in 3D at 10 o'clock at night. I said, of course I gotta see it. So, here are the 3D glasses that it came with. And thank God I was the only one in that theater because I was standing up stretching because my back and legs are still hurting. But yeah, let's see if this boycott of Onward has anything to do with the story or has anything to do with the quality of the movie. Let's watch this in 3D. Onward. What is it about? Well, it's Disney and Pixar. Has Julie Louis-Dreyfus, Chris Pratt, and Tom Holland. It's pretty simple. Onward, bunch of mystical creatures. You have minotaurs. You have elves. You have everything like that. And they don't really use magic anymore because technology has made the use of having staff magic non-existent. Like you needed a fire wand. Now all of a sudden you have a light bulb. Click, click. It's a lot easier than learning magic and making sure you know the right spells. But Tom Holland's father passed away and never even met this person, or his father. But on the 16th birthday, his mother gives him a staff, and his older brother saying, this is the gift we want to give him, but not realizing that this staff will bring his dad back for one whole day. But the problem is, they need to find the Phoenix gem to complete the whole spell because only the legs exist. So what I like about this movie, I enjoyed the heck out of this movie. It was enjoyable. It was fun. Even with my back standing up and down the movie, I enjoyed what this Disney Pixar movie was showing of what it had. Yeah, it had some silly scenes, some okay scenes that it was like, okay, that's weird. But the actual storyline, the message worked for this one about how a person doesn't have his parent, but they have an older brother and what their connection is. Even like, oh, I want to meet my dad, but did my dad really need to be there to play catch, to have a heart-to-heart, even though I had an older brother who was watching over me the whole time. We never fought. He was just there for me, trying to be that father figure that only he kind of knew. And the reason why he won't be scared, which is kind of a spoiler in this movie, but that's the whole point. The sub-characters in this movie, even though you call them sub-characters, the sub-characters in the cartoon. Yeah, the co-cast of the cartoons, they also work really well in this movie. As much as it is a fun, enjoyable movie. Now, I've heard there's a lot of penchants to boycott this movie because one, the character says, my girlfriend has a kid. And that scene is literally in the movie for 3 seconds. They don't bring it up ever again. It's just basically a side conversation that they decide, you know what, we'll throw it in the movie. But it shouldn't affect anyone. It didn't affect me. You hear, you go, okay, cool. The end. Like, I don't know why. The more you make a big deal about this stuff, the more press it gets, and it's usually negative press on the person doing it or positive press. But this time, there was no need. If you just shut up about it in color, and that would have happened. And they're saying, yeah, just because of that, it didn't even reach 40 million in the box office. No, that has nothing to do with it because we had the coronavirus. And if you noticed my box office results of last week, all of the kids' movies dropped a lot more significantly than the adult movies. So I think the parents of these kids are being cautious to bring these kids to the movie theaters because it wasn't just Onward. It was called Wild. It was Sonic. Those dropped more than, per se, Emma, which actually went up, and The Invisible Man. So you have to think about the coronavirus. That's why I didn't do so well. And it was the first time, I'm pretty sure, a Pixar movie came out in March. So that was a really weird release date as well. But I think The Good Dinosaur was also another one that was weird. But anyway, Onward, I enjoyed the shoot out of this movie. Can't cuss. It's an Onward movie. But yeah, I like the story. I like the situations they were in. It was fun, unique, different. And I really, really liked this movie. It had heart. Did I cry? No, not on this one. But it had very good messaging that I approve of. So, Onward will receive a 4.5 out of 5 with Futons. It goes at 90%. So, see the critics news course gave Onward. So, you have Onward, the critics with 87% with 257, and the audience score 96 with 5.789. And here's the critic consensus. It may suffer in comparison to Pixar classics, but Onward makes efficient use of its studio's formula and stands on its own merit as a funny, heartwarming, dazzling animated adventure. I have to agree. I think it's actually one of Pixar's better movies. Would I watch that over Brave? Yes. Would I watch that over WALL-E? Yes. Would I watch it over Up? Yes. Onward, as a Pixar ones, I mean, maybe not the Toy Stories, but I'm sorry, Onward's one of their better ones. Yes, I said it. I would rather watch Onward rather than Up, rather than Wall-E, which Wall-E's trash, other than Cars Life, yes. Other than the Monsters, Inc. Monster Universe, I think so. Yes, I do think so with Onward. But hey, that's my opinion. Do you agree with the 96, 90, or 87? Chase out the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Futon, Topia, Blue Futonians. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. And don't play basketball with people that don't know how to play basketball because you will get injured. But yeah, I need to see more movies, but it is so hard.